Hello. This is some Qigong, particularly for situations where you're moving from one weather system or climate to another. So examples of that might simply be moving from a warm and cozy, centrally heated house into a fairly cold environment outside on a regular basis. So changing temperature quite quickly. Another example might be wild swimming, which I'm very fond of. So it's very good for you and invigorating, or it's very good for some people and it's invigorating, but it can be quite taxing on the body if it's not done gently. So you potentially would be immersing quite a warm body in a very cold body of water, and then vice versa. So it's good in that situation. And it's also good if you are changing countries. So, for example, I've just travelled from Greece, which was quite hot and fiery and dry, to the UK, which is at the moment beautiful, but was damp and cold. And I could really feel the tax of that on the body. So I'm working with these movements on something called the triple heater or triple warmer channel. And I hope that it's accessible and simple for you. So the triple heater channel, just track it for you. It goes down the front, outside of the thighs. And it also comes up, broadly speaking, and we don't have to be exact, but up the side and slightly to the front of the body. It zigzags, so it goes around the back, around the shoulders, this area here, around the ears. It goes down the arms, particularly at the back of the arm, the back of the elbow, where you can feel that little hollow, and the back of the wrist, just above it, where you can also feel that little hollow between the two arm bones there. And for the purposes of our Qigong today, we're going to focus on the ring and middle fingers as well, and I'll mention them too. So here we go. So adopt a good stance, relaxed and open. And it's good in this particular case to do a little bit of warm up for the legs because we'll be standing and mainly working the upper body. So we're going to use a movement called young boy stretches his legs. Put your hands on your hips. Find your balance. The leg comes up. Foot kicks out. And down. Now, it's important with this movement to make it strong on the thigh muscles. And so when you're in this position, this leg is soft so that you're almost in a standing squat. I'm going to show you from the side. So here's the movement. And then when you do the other leg, you can see that this leg is kind of loose, open. The knee joint is not flexed, it's slightly open. And you should be feeling that in the thigh muscle. Okay. Just do that for a little bit longer. In Qigong, we always work with the breath, so following the in-breath, out-breath, and in-breath. So out-breath as you take the foot down, transfer, and everything else is the in-breath. Great. So you should feel warmed up in the legs now. So our first movement, the feet are about shoulder width apart, and we pass the hands down that front and outside area of the thighs, like this. When you get to the feet, you duck your head down. Take your arms hugging your ears and come up like so. I'll show you from the side. So your hands go down the outside front of the legs. Head down. Push the feet into the ground to pull yourself up. That's the first movement. Come back to an easy stance. And then, as if going straight into it, hold a ball in front of you. So you're holding a ball like this. Top hand's around the heart level, lower hand is at the lower belly level. And we do a movement called back swinging monkey. Here's how it goes. And I'll show you from the side as well. And working with the breath, you follow the in-breath as your arm comes back. Follow the out-breath as it comes forward. Coming down. Sweep the arms up into a self-hug. It doesn't matter which way your arms go, but the hands land, so the fingers are just at the back of the shoulder there. So here's the top of the arm. Here's the shoulder blade. So it's kind of in between. So hold yourself in a hug. Go down and hold the back of your elbows. Once again, that little hollow there. Hold one wrist. Hold the other wrist. And then take hold of your ring finger and middle finger, and we do a movement like this. And again, I'll show you from the side. And then the other hand, and we go around the other way. Doesn't matter which way you go first. So middle finger and ring finger are held. Change hands and change direction. I'll do one more. Coming down, standing in an easy pose once more. And then take the arms out. They're soft, everything's soft, but the hands are moving in the direction of the horizon either side of you. Turn the hands up so that the palms face the sky. Make loosely clenched fists. Bend the elbows so the fists come here. Bend the hands down. So you're doing that with the hand. Then bend them forward, turn them forward. So you're turning them forwards like that. So the fingers face forward. And then take your hands down and we start it again. This time I'm going to include a movement with the legs as well. So as you're in shoulder width apart pose, you go down, head down, arms beside the ears, come up. But now, when you go into the next movement, which is your back swinging monkey. So sorry, it's your back swinging monkey. Heart is here, center of the chest, top hand there. So here's the back swinging monkey. You are in horse stance. So you've stepped out from here to here, and you're slightly bent as if you're riding a short, fat pony. So here we go with back swinging monkey. We'll just do a couple of these. Take your hands down. Gather yourself in a hug. Fingers at the back of the top of the arms. Fingers back of the elbows. Hold a wrist. Hold the other wrist. Take hold of your ring finger and middle finger. Send them around. And around the other way. Breathing here is in breath as you go up, out breath as you go down. Send the hands out to each horizon. Turn the hands up. Loosely clench fists. Take your fists to around this area here, just outward from your neck. Bend them down so you open the back of your wrists. Take them back to neutral. Turn the fingers forward. And then as you come down this time, you come back into shoulder width apart. You go straight into this one. Adding that horse stance now. So at any stage you can repeat the movements, or you can use it as a continuous flowing form. Just going to do the whole thing one more time.